city turns to silver when the evening starts to fall. Rain is drawing crooked rivers down the bedroom wall. I found your old blue sweater in a box beneath the stairs. Held it close for half a second, then remembered you weren't there. There's a photograph from summer with the corners turning white. You were smiling at the camera underneath the purple sky. We were standing by the ocean, talking louder than the waves, making promises like children who believed that love could stay. I remember little details that I never thought I'd need. How you tapped your fingers softly whenever you were deep in thought. How you'd leave the kitchen light on when you knew I'd come home late. How simple "are you okay?" could make the whole world feel safe. Now the house is full of silence. Every room has changed its sound. I keep looking for your footsteps, even though they're not around. Maybe we were chasing forever when we should have held today. Maybe love can be completely real and still fade away. I spent so long looking backwards, trying to find where we went wrong. Now I'm learning some goodbyes don't need a reason to move on. You're a midnight memory, a light I cannot see, a little piece of yesterday still breathing inside me. I won't chase your shadow, I won't ask you to return. Some bridges are for crossing, not for finding your way back again. You're a midnight memory, a whisper after rain. I can hear the life we dreamed of without living in its frame. And if missing you means hurting, I'll let the feeling come and go. You were once my whole horizon, now I'm learning where to go. I took the train downtown last Friday just to clear my head. Sat beside a window watching strangers blur ahead. A couple shared a pair of headphones, laughing at the same old song. And I wondered how two people know when something has gone wrong. I used to think that healing meant I'd never think of you, that every photograph would somehow lose its shade of blue. But memories don't disappear because you tell them they should leave. They become quieter with time, like waves beneath the sea. So I stopped deleting moments just because they made me ache. Stopped pretending every beautiful thing was some mistake. We had mornings full of sunlight, we had nights we couldn't sleep. We had dreams that felt enormous and secrets we could keep. I don't regret the way I loved you, I don't regret the tears. You were part of who I became through some of my hardest years. Now I know the heart is strange, it can break and still expand. It can lose somebody deeply and still learn to understand. There are roads I haven't traveled, there are skies I haven't known. Maybe losing what I wanted makes some room for something more. You're a midnight memory, a light I cannot see, a little piece of yesterday still breathing inside me. I won't chase your shadow, I won't ask you to return. Some bridges are for crossing, not for finding your way back again. You're a midnight memory, a whisper after rain. I can hear the life we dreamed of without living in its frame. And if missing you means hurting, I'll let the feeling come and go. You were once my whole horizon, now I'm learning where to go. Last night I drove beyond the city where the road turns black. No destination waiting, nothing pulling me back. The headlights cut through darkness like a promise on the ground. Every mile between us made your memory less loud. I pulled beside a field where the cars were hanging low. Turn the engine off completely, let the quiet take control. I thought about the future that we planned but never made. The little house beside the water, the lives we tried to name. For a while I blamed the ending, blamed the timing, blamed the rain, blamed myself for every sentence I was too afraid to say. But standing underneath that sky, I finally understood not every love that doesn't last was something that went wrong for good. Sometimes people change directions, sometimes dreams divide, sometimes holding on forever means forgetting how to survive. And sometimes letting someone go is not an act of defeat, it's giving both your hearts the chance to find somewhere they can breathe. So if your name comes through my mind when the night is deep and still, I won't fight the old emotion, I won't force it to be still. I remember what was beautiful, I'll accept what couldn't stay. Then I'll turn toward the morning and keep moving anyway. If you ever find yourself driving down our old street, I hope the memories feel gentle, not like chains around your feet. I hope you remember laughter, the way we danced without a song, the stupid little arguments, we somehow proved each other wrong. I hope somebody holds your heart when you're afraid to let it show. I hope they understand the silence that you never used to know. And if you ever think you failed me, please don't